Hi, I'm Robin William, your for CS to free. I'm going to explain database 6th experiment. Here is my question. So this is the 6th experiment is about that TLS skill, so processor and extension of the skill programming. So and I'm using a function and processor. This is my lab exercise. These are my 6 questions. Now I'm going to explain that. So this is my first question. So create or replace processor. Processor name is prod and the parameter is any number and its data types also in number. In yes and I declaration part, so you declare an ID, so it's a number. So begin, I'm using a query, so select product ID into ID, so from supplier where product ID is equal to n. So this is the output for that. So dbms underscore out dot decline if it is meant to deliver, exception when the name data is form means not deliver. So I'm user creator, I'm going to check that. So declare number, so I'm declare the number, so number data type. So begin numbers equal to I'm getting the input values, so it has the version number, so processor num, so it is a processor name, so it will call that processor here and it will get the end. So now there's all my output. So enter the value of the number 1001, so old 4 numbers equal to, so I'm getting, so new one is 1001, so it's delivered. So my another I'm doing some other output, so if it is enter the value is 1000, old value 4, so number is 1000, so now new value is 1000, so not deliver. So my second question, so I'm first going to take a procedure, so create a data replace processor name total price, parameter supplier in number and price out number. So is begin, I'm using a subquery here, so select sum of O price and into price, so sum of price O price into price, so it will be directly into price, and from in that order quantity O and supplier yes. So these are the tables, so where order O dot product ID is equal to S dot S means supplier, so dot ID, and so A dot supplier ID is grouped by S dot SID. So this S dot ID supplier is grouped by the SID. So I'm giving the output, so dbms dot output or output line. So total prices, so this is a part of that I will get that price in with here. So I'm now going to create a processor, so you can declare the part. So here is a declaration, so this is a declaration part in P, and this is a data type, and B begin, so total price 1 comma 1, so it will call that for processor directly it will come like this and it will end. So total price is 1500, so my successfully completed. This is my third question, so select star from order quantity, so I'm checking that order quantity table, so getting the output of that order quantity, so long was selected. In that I'm using a processor function, so create replace processor, raise quantity is a processor name, is a parameters, so ID in number, quantity in number, quant volt out number. So is begin, select order quantity into quantity volt, so the order quantity into the order quantity volt, from quantity where order ID is equal to ID. So update order quantity, set order quantity is equal to quantity dot quantity volt plus quantity, so where order ID is equal to ID. So here there are two queries are inside, so which is if it is order ID is equal to ID, using that order ID quantity to quantity. If it is update, if I using update means the order quantity is set to order quantity, so the order quantity is replaced with this one. So if it is changed in like this one, when the order ID is equal to ID, so my procedure is created, I'm declare, I'm using a functions here, so he declare, I'm using declaration part, I'm using an ID as a number data type and quantity and number. So here also I'm using a Q and as a number, so it's a data type, and here I'm using a begin, so ID I'm getting that ID input, and quantity also I'm getting the ID input. So raise quantity, so ID quantity Q, so it will call this processor and is giving the output. So then the values of the ID 103 and old ID is equal to 1 plus ID, so getting the input 103. So then the values of the quantity is 6, is checking that. So PLC is successfully completed. Now I have to check that, select that order quantity. Now is that table is what table is was updated. So this is my third and this is my fourth one. First I will create a function, so create a replace function. It's a function name status, so in this parameter I'm written here with data type, so here data type is a varchar and is I'm declaration part, I'm declare that with this data type, so P number begin, I'm using a subquery, so select product ID into P from supplier where product ID is equal to ID, so I'm selecting the product ID to P So return supplied. If it is means supplied. Exception when no data found means return not supplied. The function max function was created. So now I'm going to that select that another subquery. So select distinct status of the 4000 as status of from supplier. So my status was supplied. So in that I'm using some another query. So select distinct status of 100 as status from the supplier. So status not supplied. So if it is there 4000 means it's supplied. If it is no 1000 means not supplied. This is my output. And this is my fifth question. Create or replace function status ID in number. This is a function name. That's my parameter and data type. So yes, here I'm using a declaration, but I'm using that. So we have under it varchar name to 20. So in that I'm using a begin. In the begin I'm using a query. So select product description into p name. So the product is going to the p name from the product. My product it is equal to ID return p name. So my function created. So now I'm getting that. So select distinct of status of 1001 as a status from the product. If it is a 1001, it will call that function and will show this output. So data status is the manager desk. And this is my sixth one. So here I'm using create or replace a function name return data type is maximum of phone number. So begin select max quantity of number order quantity into max O from the order quantity return max O. So again my function created. So I call that function. So select distinct max order of this function will be called here. So as max function or order from order quantity. So the maximum is 20. So this is my question. This is my answers. Thank you for watching. Thank you.